Good Monday. I'm Kris Foate. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Shirona.
Good morning. With us here today is Michael Brock, and he's not your average bookkeeping accounting person. It's a lot more than that because he's like your security blanket. I always think that bookkeeping and accounting is such an integral part of any business, and most business users tend to think like we can do it now on, we have this software to do that, and I personally think it's a bad idea, right? So Michael, tell us a little bit about like what do you do, like why are you like different from the other people who does bookkeeping and CPA work?
Bookkeeping is definitely one. Mine is Brock's accounting and consulting, but bookkeeping is a great source, but accounting, I kind of like my clients to prefer as their own personal CFO. So that way I don't just do the bookkeeping, the numbers, I also do a lot of analysis, month-end stuff that we can actually, go through because I want to see my clients grow. I treat each one like my own client and my own business. So that's the big thing with the bookkeeping and the accounting, but we try to.
So you don't just keep the balance sheets. You actually look for red flags or look for areas of growth and advise them about those things rather than just say, here's your statement. Here's your P&L, right?
Yeah, definitely looking at trends, at least going back 3 years, because even clients that I bring on now, I usually try to get a 3-year history and put it into my system so that way I can look at trends, look at analysis, and it's really helped a lot of my clients out doing that one.
Well, this is Monday Morning Jolt. So what we want to know is why are Mondays great for you and how do you kickstart your Mondays?
Mondays are great just because usually on Sunday I try to put different plans together of what I want to do.
Okay.
Not always do I go through the whole thing because clients call all the time. So, but Mondays are great just because I
have
can
to be
get
responsive.
focused. Yes, getting focused and just really getting out, talking to clients. Depends on the type, if it's the end of the month, getting out, starting to see clients, going through the financials and so forth, and presenting the paperwork to them, and then going through any questions they have. So Mondays are usually really good for me.
So you start with a plan, but you're responsive.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, like being in your position, right? For a lot of businesses, businesses have a lot of challenges. What is one advice that you can give these businesses, like whether they are startup or established business, like from your perspective?
It depends. One general question, I guess, it depends also on if it's a startup company or a company that's been around for many years. I have different advice that, for each one. But the main things you really want to focus on for most businesses is just making sure you got the right accountant and a good attorney. Those are your two main things you need to make sure the business survives. There's a lot of people that do accounting in-house, or the owners do it themselves.
Bad idea.
Exactly, because I'd rather work on your business than in your business. But if you work in your business, even if it takes you only 10 hours maybe to do it each month, if that owner is making $50 an hour on either a service call or whatever business they're doing, that's just lost money instead of getting out there trying to get new clients.
So get your team, whether you're a startup or established, make sure you have your best team in place with your attorney and your accountant.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's just like what people don't understand most of the time is like one tax audit, you're done.
Yep.
So
Yes, definitely want to make sure you get a good tax accountant. Also, I do plenty of taxes, especially beginning of the year. I'll start getting a lot of calls here pretty soon. But yes, just making sure there's no red flags or anything, everything's updated. I try to keep my clients very updated, because I don't just look at the end of the year taxes, I try to look at tax advantages throughout the year, so there's no surprises at the end of the year.
So you do taxes, because not every CPA or accountant does tax.
Correct.
Okay.
And there's been clients of mine that sometimes they had their own tax account they've used for many years, and that's fine. And I work very well with them and give them anything they need. Which sometimes that's a good thing. If they do have a different tax tax accountant is kind of nice because their fees usually drop once they bring me on board to do the accounting because I know exactly what they want. But yes, I do the taxes also.
I thought for your advice, you'd say they should take a finance course, because I think everybody's intimidated by finance, and they can't even read a P&L, right?
True. That's why I sit down with my clients, but yeah, there's courses out there. Even at IPFW, you always see the accountants for non-accountants,
Right.
you know, just to kind of help.
So
with
they should
their finances.
understand it, even
Yes.
if they have somebody else handling it.
Yes.
And do you have an adage or philosophy by which you operate your business? Or live your life, either one, or both?
Always live my life to the fullest. You never know when your time
That's
is
good.
up. So, and that's why even in business, you know, just get out there every day, grow your business. That's why I love working with other clients and seeing their business grow and helping them. So it's very rewarding.
And a superpower, if you could pick one superpower, and we could give that to you today, what would that superpower be?
Superpower, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Put more hours in a day.
That's making the day longer, that's kind of interesting.
Well, not
Some
that I
days-
really, some days I don't want
I was gonna say some
that,
days.
but some days it's just, seems like,
So you can
12-hour days, especially
Right.
when a couple clients come to me and I'm trying to get them caught up
Okay.
and I'm going back 3 years. Yeah, sometimes I need as much time as possible.
So you can control time, either compress it or.
Exactly.
We can do that now, technology-wise and radio and television-wise.
Very good.
And tell us something that people that even know you well might not know about you, or something you've done.
I don't know. People that know me well, I'm pretty talkative sometimes, so
Right.
I usually talk about everything. But a lot of people are surprised that I've been doing accounting for about 20 years. So most people think I'm not that old. So, and I get a lot of clients that way, especially, you know, talking to a new client.
Right.
Sometimes they're kind of like, okay, did you get out of college or something? It's like, no, I've been doing, but I've worked for multi-million-dollar companies and been controller at many different companies and helped them get financially turned around until I decided to start my own about 3.5 years ago, going on 4 years. So.
Good for you.
Okay, we are at the end part of the discussion. How do people get hold of you?
Either by email or phone number. My number you can reach me at is 260-312-7130. Clients even call till 6, 7 o'clock. It's a bad thing about giving my cell number out. But also by, also by email at brocksaccounting@frontier.com. And Brocks is BROCKS, accounting@frontier.com.
So we would like to thank Michael for coming and joining us.
Thank
We
you.
would like to
Thank
thank you, the audience, for listening in. We are recording at New Ground Coffee Company. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.